ברשות מוריי ורבותיי.
Viene שם.
וזלני שבהצלחה רבה שמרה לכל ישראל, שמרה יתרה לכל, שמרה יתרה לכל חייל ישראל ויגן ישראל, שהשם ישמור אותם ויגן אדם. אנשי רפואה שלמה לכל כל ישראל. אוקיי. So, שופטים פרק ט', very exciting פרק, right? Big tragedy in this פרק. We just talked about Gideon, and the last thing we said, he had 70 children, right? From many wives that he had, plus many wives, it says, and plus one Pelegesh.
شما میدونی چند تا
چطور نوشته 18 تا بیشتر نمیتونی داشته باشی.
ربای چند تا وایف داشت گیدون؟
Plus one Pelegesh.
گیدون چند تا وایف داشت؟
Pelegesh, yeah.
Yes, he had one Pelegesh, and from there he had Avimelech. Now, this whole Perek is the story of Avimelech. Avimelech was the son from Pelegesh in Shechem, right? And we know whenever you hear Shechem, a lot of problems happen in Shechem. From time of first time that Yaakov came, right, to Eretz Israel, having a problem was Shechem, right? Good story of Dinah happened. Okay, Vayelech Avimelech ben Yerubbaal. If you notice in the whole Perek, we call Gidon Yerubbaal here.
His father called him that.
His father called him that. He was fighting with the Avodah Zarah, but we see he's not called Avimelech ben Gidon anymore because he was nothing like Gidon. Everything opposite of Gidon. Gidon didn't want kavod, didn't want, was anab, didn't want anything for himself. Avimelech was totally opposite, we'll see. Right? So he went Shechem, he went to Shechem, where his mother was from, right? El Achei Imo, to the family, the brothers of his mother. וידבר עליהם את כל, ואל כל משפחת בית אבי אמו, he talked to them and talked to all the families, the family of his mother's father, right? All his people of Shechem. He gathered the whole group of his family talking to them. And he said what? Go convince other people of Shechem. דברוنا באוזני כל בעלי Shechem. Go talk to all the people who live in Shechem. מה טוב לכם? What's good for you? המושל בכם 70 איש. You want 70 people to rule over you? You want to have 70 bosses? Right? כל בני ירובעל, all the children of ירובעל. אם מושל בכם איש אחד. Or you want just one person to be your ruler? Right? Which one is better? One, or you want either choose me, or you're gonna have 70 people ruling over you. And then it says, wow, דוזכרתם כי עצמכם ובשריכם אנוכי. Oh, don't forget, I'm what? I'm your bone and flesh. I'm related to you. Who are you going to choose? Choose me, right? Real politician. So basically, he had the tawa of Gedullah. He conned them. He told them, okay, I'm your relative. I want to be your leader. What are you going to have 70 leaders over there? וידברו אחי אמו עלה באוזני בעלי שכם. So the באוזני כל בעלי שכם. So his relative of his mother went and talked to all the people of Shechem, people who live in Shechem. את כל הדברים האלה, all these things, they convinced them. Vayet libam, and they turned their hearts. Basically convinced them. Politics. After Avimelech, they turned their hearts after Avimelech. Ki amru achinuhu, because they said, oh, he's one of us. He's our brother. ויתנו לו 70 כסף מבית בעל ברית. So they gave him 70 silver coins from the house of Avodah Zarah. Baal Berit was one of the temples of Avodah Zarah. They brought big amount of money, 70. Why 70? You will see, to take care of all the 70 brothers. So these are also partners in crime. Why? Because they helped. They gave him the money to do it. ויזכור בהם אבימלך אנשים ריקים. He hired with that money empty people. Empty is what? Whoever doesn't learn, his head is empty. Doesn't learn Torah, becomes latopat, empty. Pachazim. Pachaz is what? Someone that rushes. Impulsive people. Right? People who usually they don't have such a good sechel, they are impulsive. They do things right away, you tell them do it, do it. Now he has a whole army behind him with all those 70 coins of kesef. That probably was a lot of money, so he made a whole army behind him. Vayavo bet aviv Ephrata, he came to the house of his father. Look about the chutzpah here. Inside the house of his father in Ephrat, Vayarok et Echav b'nei Yeruba'al. He killed all his brothers, b'nei Yeruba'al, Shiv'im ish al even echad. 70 people on one stone. Brother, one stone, one by one, he killed them on that stone. All his brothers except one. Vayivater Yotam. Yotam was the little brother. He was spared. Ben Yeruba'el Hakatan ki nechba. He was the smallest brother. He was hiding. They couldn't find him. He got away. So how many did he kill?
70 kosher.
Exactly, 69.
So who was the other one?
Right? Yotam was
That's Chijig of 70.
Exactly. Radak says 2 answers to that. Right?
کجا رو میخونی نشون ما بده.
Radak here.
کجاشو میخونی؟
Right. ואף על פי שאמרו 70 איש, מנהג הלשון הוא במקומות שלא יפחות חשבון הכלל בעבור אחד. He says usually the pasuk doesn't go to the main number to take one out. Like what? Parasha of this Shabbat visit. כמו כל הנפש, exactly, כל הנפש הבא ליעקב מצרימה 70. Right? How many came? 69 came. She was born by the chomot, by the walls, between the walls of Mitzrayim. Right? 69 calls it 70.
Rounds up.
But it's very interesting that this week's parasha, right? Parasha Vayigash. And then we have other places, 40 yakenu, 40 lashes. How many lashes we give? 39. Okay, that's it. One answer. Right? Others answer this way. Right? Others answer that Reshaim, Hashem mistaref Hashem machshavatan l'maaseh. Right? If he wants to kill all 70 of them, he really wants to do it, Hashem considered that as if he already killed all 70. Right? His machshava, he wanted to kill them. His thought is counted as if action for Hashem. That's one answer. Another answer, 70, he really killed 70 of people, sons of Gidon. Who was the 70th? Himself.
یعنی چی himself? گیدون هم کشته همون موقع.
Not همون موقع. He killed himself by doing this. So the punishment from Shamayim was set right there for him. That means for Gidon. Okay, right there. He's not going to die. Not Gidon, it's Avimelech.
Because it's considered to be one of
Avimelech.
the
He was son of Gidon, right? He was also someone. So as if he's killing himself too.
ببینم بچه‌اش
doing
کار
this.
بودن originally.
No.
میسوا کار بودن.
Doesn't say. But Abimelech wasn't.
Right, but because he
we
was the
see
son of
Abimelech
Pelegesh, he was a
was,
nobody, he was a lowlife.
Yeah.
But the other
the
kids,
other ones probably they were
اما چه
better.
اسمی
But
داره ابیملک.
yes, that means my father is a king. Okay? Remember, they asked Gideon, "Do you want to become our king?" He didn't accept it. ויאספו כל בעלי שכם. Okay, so far he killed all the brothers except one ran away. We will see soon what this is play in this role. Okay. ויאספו כל בעלי שכם וכל בית מילו, all the people of Shechem and בית מילו, they gathered around him. וילכו וימליכו את אבימלך למלך. So they made Abimelech as a king, right? If you look at the kings, the first king was mentioned, is the first king we have is Shaul, right? So this is fake king, because first of all, he wasn't king of all over Israel, it was just that area, Shechem and there. Second of all, wasn't a real king. It's by force. He made himself king. They called him king, but he wasn't real king. Im Elon Matzah Asher b'Shechem. Right, this was in the place of the Elon Matzah that was in the Shechem. So they all gathered there, like a big ceremony to crown him as a king. Right? Elon means like a plain, the field of Matzah in Shechem. ויגידו ליותם, Yotam was the little brother that ran away. They told him what happened. They told him that, oh, no, Abimelech is becoming a king over there. וילך ויעמוד בראש הר גריזים. He went and stood on top of Har Gerizim. Remember, Har Gerizim had a wall?
Har Gerizim.
Brachot and Kilalot.
Right.
Remember? So he went on top of Har Gerizim.
Har Gerizim Kilalot بوده.
نه برخود بوده ولی مثل اونجا کلالا میکنه. He stands there, you'll see his. وَإِسَا كُلُّ وَإِكْرَا. So from on top over there is all the crowd. Imagine all the crowd are down here. They're celebrating making king. All of a sudden, they see this kid over there on the top of the mountain screaming. Right? It's amazing that they hear his voice. He calls up, listen to me. ויאמר להם שימו אליי בעלי שכם. He told them, listen to me, people of Shechem. וישמע עליכם Elohim, and Hashem is going to listen to you. הלכו העצים. Now he brings a mashal. You know what's a mashal? Parable. Like a story. He's telling them a story. Okay.
مثال میزنه.
مثال, parable. Yeah, mashal. הלכו העצים למשוח עליהם מלך. All the trees of the forest they wanted a king. They went looking for a king. They went to appoint for themselves a king. ויאמרו לזית. First they go to Zayt. Zayt, olive tree. Right? Beautiful, big, lots of leaves. Okay, you could become our king. מלכה עלינו. Please become our king. ויאמר להם הזית. And the Zayt told them, החדלתי את דשני, you want me to stop my oil? אשר בי, that is in me. יכבדו אלוהים ואנשים. This is something that the people and the God, they get kavod out of it. They bring it on a mizbeach, and people eat it also, right? So this is a lot of kavod. I'm already getting a lot of kavod out of giving kavod to people, to Hashem. For me, that's enough. והלכתי לנוע על העצים. You want me to go and wave on the trees, make myself busy with other things? I'm good. Leave me alone, right? So Rashi says one by one, these are referring to different Shoftim that they were before, right? One of them was Devorah. No,
Which one was Devorah?
Okay, here. The second was Devorah. The first one was
Olive.
Otniel ben Kenaz. Why is compared to Olive? Because it was from Shevet Yehuda. Shenikra Zait. Rashi says, right? So this is referring to Otniel. He didn't want to become a king. It's okay, he saved the Ben Israel, he did what he did. He brought them back to Teshuvah, and that's it. Vayomru al-sim le-te'ena.
Wait, so who was the second one?
Second one is Devorah, te'ena. Fig. Right? They went to the fig tree. Right? The olive didn't accept to become a king. They went to the fig tree, which Rashi says referring to Devorah. Devorah is like a honey. The bees gives honey. The figs also give honey, sweet. Lechi at Malchi alenu. You see here also feminine word. Lechi at, you go and become our king, our queen. Vatomer lahem atena told them, the fig tree told them, Hachadalti ed matoki. You want me to stop my sweetness? I give such a sweet fruits. Ve'ed tenuvati hatova, and my good produce. Right? והלכתי לנוע על העצים, and go wave on the trees, go tell them, you do this, you do that. Leave me alone, I don't want to be your king.
Is the role the younger son who's saying?
Yeah, he's saying the whole story. ויאמרו העצים לגפן, now they go to wine tree, right? דרך האנגור. The wine. לכי את מלכי עלינו, go and become king for us, Gidon, right? Referring to his own father, right? Remember they asked him to become a king. Why is it called Gefen? Because it's coming from Zera Yosef, Ben Porat Yosef, right? Ke Gefen. So they told him, go become our king. But you want me to stop my wine? Oh, you know, I'm making wine. המשמח אלוקים ואנשים את wine. You know what my wine does? Makes Hashem and people happy. Goes on the mizbeach. They pour the wine on the mizbeach and people eat it also. ביין ישמח לבב אנוש. והלכתי לנוע על העצים, and you want me to go just wave on the trees? Leave me alone. ויאמרו כל העצים אל האתן. Now they went to the thorn bush. Who is the thorn bush? Avimelech. Right? Hurting people. Killing people for no reason. לך את מלך עלינו. They told him, come and become our king. ויאמר האתת, the thorn bush told them אל העצים, אם באמת אתם משכים אותי למלך, if you really want me to become your king, עליכם on you, בואו חסו בסלי, come and shelter under my shade. What do you do? What happened to people who go under the thorn bush? They get hurt. Okay, come under my shade. So that means if you go out with him, you're going to get hurt. Ve'im ain, no, if you want to separate from him, no. Now that you chose him, if you want to separate, what happens? תצא האש מן האתר ותאכל את ארזי לבנון. Fire will come from the thorn bush and burn the trees of Lebanon. That means what? You've got yourself in a very bad position. Now with him, he's going to hurt you. You want to get rid of him, he's going to kill you. That's what his mashal was, your Tom's mashal.
No, it's funny. Thorn bush doesn't have any shade.
Yeah, only hurts people.
It's so funny.
Because that means all these politics are fake politics. There's calm, I have shade, I protect you.
ایران گفت که یه طعم بنزین مجانی همه چیزی مجانی
I protect you, and he doesn't even have a shade. All he can do is hurt people.
مدنی زده
بله, exactly. ועתה אם now Yotam continues. Now that he said his mashal, now he's going to tell him what his mashal really means. And now, אם באמת ובתמים עשיתם, if you really did the right thing with the emet and honesty, ותמלכו את אבימלך, and you made Abimelech as a king, did you do such a thing with honesty? אם טובה עשיתם, did you do a good thing? You think you did a good thing? עם ירובעל, with my father ירובעל, ועם ביתו and his household, right? Basically, he's telling them, you guys are kofrei tova. You guys are denying the goodness that my father did to you. You're going after him. ואם כגמול ידיו עשיתם לו, are you paying him back what he did for you, his kindness? He saved you from Midianim, and now look what you're doing to him. They killed his son. He killed all his sons, and you're going after him. אשר נלחם אבי עליכם, my father fight for you. Yes, he fought for you. וישלח את נפשו מנגד. He put his life, right, in risk. ויצל אתכם מיד מדיין, and saved you from Midian. ואתם קמתם על בית אבי היום ותהרגו את בניו. And you guys, he's blaming all of them because they helped him by paying him money. They were also murderers. So he says, you all got on my house, my father's household, and killed his sons, Shivim ish 70, al even echad, on one stone. ותמלכו את אבימלך בן עמותו, and you made Abimelech the son of his servant, על בעלי שכם כי אחיכם הוא. On the people of Shechem, just because he's your brother. אם באמת ובתמים עשיתם עם ירובעל ועם ביתו, did you do such a thing with the honesty and truth with the Yerubbaal, which is Gidon, and his household, היום הזה, today? Simchu ba'Abimelech. If you did it really with honesty, okay, be happy with Abimelech. וישמח גם הוא בכם. He should also be happy with you. ואם אין, if not, what you did was wrong, תצא אש מאבימלך. Now he's giving him scares. That's the fire. His scares, we'll see, is going to come true. The fire should come from Abimelech, ותאכל את בעלי שכם, and will consume people of Shechem, ואת בית מילו, and בית מילו, that was another town right there, all these people that went after Abimelech. He said, Abimelech himself going to come and take care of you. ותצא אש מבעלי שכם ומבית מילו, ותאכל את אבימלך. And fire will come from the people of Shechem and Bet Milo, and should consume Abimelech. Basically, he gave his cares to them. Vayanas Yotam Vayivrach, and he ran away and run to Be'era, to Be'er, which is Beersheba. וישב שם מפני אבימלך אחיו, and he lived there hiding from Abimelech, his brother. ויאסר אבימלך על ישראל 3 שנים. So Abimelech ruled over Jewish people 3 years. This was the first one so far that did it by force, right?
تمام اسرائیل یا فقط شخم؟
This part of Israel, but the other part of Israel, they didn't even have any rulers. Nobody to rule them. This was the only one that he did it by force. He got himself in with murder and actually mass murder. He was hungry for power. וישלח אלוהים רוח רעה בין אבימלך ובין בעלי שכם. Now Hashem did his job. Hashem sent ruach ra'ah, a bad spirit, between Abimelech and people of Shechem. Now he made them hate each other. ויבגדו בעלי שכם באבימלך, and people of Shechem betrayed Abimelech. Okay, we will see soon that not everybody, some of them stayed with Abimelech, some of them were against him, became like a problem in his rulership. Lavo Hamas Shiv'im Bnei Yeruba'al. So why did Hashem do such a thing? To bring the violence of the 70 sons of Yeruba'al, the Daman and their blood, Lasum al Abimelech, to put on Abimelech, Achihem, their brothers, Asher Haragotam Ve'al Ba'al Shechem, that he killed them, and on Ba'al Shechem, Asher Chizku et Yadav Leharok et Achiv, that they strengthened his hand to kill his brothers. So they say there's no Shalech le Davar Avera. If someone tells you go do this such and such Avera and you do it, who gets punished? The one who did it, not the one who sent it. But when it comes to murder, the one who sent him, he gets punishment also. Not the Beit Din, but from Hashem. You see from here that Hashem is punishing them also. The whole thing, it says Hashem planned in their head to hate Abimelech, start hating Abimelech, to bring punishment for what they did, that they killed the 70 sons of Gidon. וישימו לו בעלי שכם מערבין על ראשי הערים. So בעלי שכם, they put ambushes on the roads, on the forks of the roads. ויגזלו את כל אשר יעבור עליהם בדרך. Whoever would pass through the road, they would rob. ויגודו לאבימלך. So this they did to be against Abimelech. Whoever wanted to come to their town, they would go and rob them. So people went and reported to Abimelech, this is happening. ויבוא געל בן עבד ואחיו ויעברו בשכם. So Ga'al, son of Ebed, and his brothers came, passing through Shechem. This is a new character that comes, rebelling against Abimelech. So that's why he's coming in the picture. He comes to Shechem, he says, oh, they have such a bad ruler, let's get everybody and rebel against him. ויפתחו בו בעלי שכם. Then בעלי שכם, they trusted him. Basically, he looked like a important figure, someone that could be the leader. He started the rebellions. ויצאו השדה ויבצרו את כרמיהם. They went to the field and they harvest their vineyards. וידרכו ויעשו הילולים. And then they went and they celebrate. They made a celebration. ויבואו בית אלוהיהם. They went to their church, their place of idol worshipping. וילכו ויאכלו וישתו ויקללו את אבימלך. They drank and they ate and drank. They become drunk. They started cursing the king Abimelech.
These are all Jews?
All Jews. But we said after Gidon passed away, they all went off derech. They all went end of last parak. Remember, after given Bayamot Gidon, and it says what? Vayi Hashem et Gidon v'yashu ben Esav v'eznu acharei Baalim. They went. It's something for us that's very hard to understand what they had for Avodah Zarah. Right away, that everyone would get drawn after it. The Yetzer Hara was very strong. Okay? So what happened? They started cursing Abimelech. Vayomer Ga'al ben Ever. This character, Ga'al ben Ever, said, Mi Abimelech, Umi Shechem. Who's Abimelech? Who's Shechem? Ki na'avdenu. That we should serve him. Hello, ben Yeruba'al. Isn't he son of Yeruba'al? Who wants to work for him? Uzebul Pikudo. Zebul is his officer. He's putting all of them down. Ibdu et anshe chamor. If you want someone important, go serve Anshe Chamor. Who was Chamor? Chamor ben Shechem. Remember the one who attacked Dinah? Yeah. Avi Shechem, the father of Shechem. ומדוע נעבדו
مگه نکشتندشون
אנחנו.
مگه تمام مرداشون رو کشتن
میگه-
زندشون زنده بودن
He's saying, you know, this land belongs to Anshe Shechem. Why you brought this Jew to rule over you? Okay. ומי ייתן את העם הזה בידי? If you guys, right, give this nation in my hand, go make me your leader. ואסירה את אבימלך. I will remove Abimelech. Right? Depose him. I will bring him down. ויאמר לאבימלך, and you know they were drinking, and he said to Abimelech, like the Koldora, what do they say? Come and fight with me. ויאמר אבימלך רבה סבך ויצא. Go reinforce your army and come. Right? He's telling Abimelech, مردشی بیا. ויشمع زبول سر העיר, Zebul was the officer of Abimelech. He was the leader of the town. He heard את דברי געל בן עבד ויחר אפו. He got very angry that he's talking about him like this. וישלח מלאכים אל אבימלך. So he sent messengers to Abimelech בתור מוות, secretly. לאמור, why secretly? Because he still didn't want this person to know that he's against him. That he didn't want Gaal to know that he's against him. Zebul wanted to play double side secret, like a spy. So first he sent to Abimelech message secretly, so this Gaal doesn't know about him. הנה געל בן עבר ואחיו באים שכמה. So he told them Gaal and Ben Eber and his brothers came to Shechem. והנה שרים את העיר עליך, and they making the problems, they making the people of the town enemy against you. ואתה קום לילה אתה והעם אשר איתך. And he said, told him, come overnight, you and the people that with you, your nation that with you, וארוב בשדה, and ambush them in the field. והיה בבוקר כזורח השמש תשכים ופשטה על העיר. And when it comes in the morning, when the sun comes, the sun shines, get up and spread yourself in the town. והנה הוא והעם אשר איתו יוצאים אליך, and he is going to come towards you with his people. ועשיתם לו כאשר תמצא ידך, and do whatever you can do to him. Basically, rage a war. He's giving Abimelech advice. Come, ambush him overnight, come close to the town, and in the morning, attack. ויקום אבימלך וכל העם אשר עמו. Abimelech listened. He came he got up with all his people that was with him. לילה, ויערבו על שכם 4 ראשים. They ambushed Shechem 4 groups. They became 4 groups. ויצאו געל בן עבר, ויצא געל בן עבר ויעמוד פתח שער העיר. And Gaal ben Eber came out and was standing by the gate of the town. ויקום אבימלך והעם אשר איתו מן הערב. And Abimelech and all the people that with him, they got up from ambushing. They were hiding. They saw him by the gate. They started running towards him. ויגעל את העם, געל saw the people. ויאמר אל זבול. Now you see Zebul is pretending he's still with him. He's still his friend. And standing next to each other by the gate.
Standing next to Abimelech?
No,
Oh,
Gaal.
Yeah.
Gaal tells the bull, Hinaham yored mirashe harim. Look at these people coming down from the mountain. Vayomer alav the bull tells him, you're dreaming. Etzel harim ata ro'eh ke'anashim. You're seeing the shade of the mountain like the people. These are not people, these are just shade. Vayosef Gaal ledaber, Gaal again spoke again. Vayomer hina am yordim me'im tabur haris. I see people are running from the middle of the land. Tabur is like the belly button of the land. I see middle of the land. The people are running. Verosh echad ba miderech elon me'onin, and another group is coming from the road of plain of Me'onanim. Vayomer elav Zebul. It's the name of a place. So basically, there were 4 different groups coming from different places
towards the wall.
towards him, and he tells him, "Oh, nothing." What do you mean nothing? I see people. Vayomer elav Zebul. Now Zebul tells him, "Aye efo picha. Where is your mouth now? Your big mouth." Asher tomar mi Abimelech, that you said, who is Abimelech? Ki na'avdenu, so we should serve him. Hello, ze ha'am asher ma'asta. This is the nation that you hated. Here, these are the people that you hated. Bo se na atay ve'lachem bo. Na, go fight with them. You wanted fight? Go ahead. Kol hakavot. Vayase Gaal lifnei ba'alei shechem ve'lechem be'Abimelech. Right now you see the curse was coming through. Curse of Yotam. What happened? Now there's a civil wars. But he went and with Baalei Shechem, with people of Shechem, to fight with Abimelech. But he was weak. He didn't have enough power. By the foe Abimelech, Vayanas mipanav. Abimelech chased him and he was running from him. ויפלו חללים רבים עד פתח השער. A lot of people died until the entrance of the gate. וישב אבימלך בעורמה. Basically they went, seemingly they went back inside and they locked the door so Abimelech cannot attack them. וישב אבימלך בערומה. So Abimelech again sat in the ambush. ויגרש זבול.
הערמה יעני לוח?
Nah. Ambush, kalak. Arum means kalak zadan. Ambushing. He thought, okay, the Abimelech left already. But they were hiding. ויגרש זבול את געל ואת אחיו משבט בשכם. And Gaal and Zevul that was in the town, he said, you guys have to get out. It's dangerous for you to stay here. Get out of this town with your brothers. So he sent them out of town. They went out of town not knowing that the Abimelech is still waiting for them. So in the morning, the next day, Ha'am here means this Gaal and his people went to the field out of town. ויגידו לאבימלך, and they told Abimelech, they sent the message to Abimelech, that's it, now is they gave him a cue that they are in your hands. ויקח את העם ויחצם לשלושה ראשים. So Abimelech took his people and divided them to 3 groups. ויערו בשדה, and ambushed them in the field. ויער והנה העם יוצא מן העיר ויקם עליהם ויקם. And he saw that they're coming out of the town. He got up upon them and killed them. Basically, they didn't give up until killing all of them. ואבימלך והראשים אשר עמו פשטו ויעמדו פתח השער העיר. Now that he killed the enemy, he is now thirsty for more blood. So he went and spread out, and they stood in the gate of the town. Now they go back to the gate of the Shechem. ושני הראשים פשטו על כל אשר בשדה ויקום. And two groups, they went spread out to all the fields and ויקום and killed everybody that was in the field. ואבימלך נלחם בעיר, and אבימלך went in the town and started fighting with people of the town. כל היום ההוא, the whole day, even though seemingly the war was over, right? He killed his enemy, but what? Now that I'm killing, let me kill everybody. He went and the whole day started killing people. He became bloodthirsty. וילכוד את העיר, he captured the town, ואת העם אשר בא הרג, and killed everybody, all the town, the people that is in it. ויתוס את העיר, ויזרע מלח, and he destroyed the town and planted with salt. He put salt over it, so no one can rebuild it.
And she no one can rebuild it.
He made it like a salt, like a mountain of salt.
You can't plant anymore.
Yeah, you cannot plant, you can't, that's it.
Genghis Khan did the same.
Yeah, אז אבימלך ידע. וישמעו כל בעלי מגדל שכם. So there was a Migdal Shechem was out of town. There was a tower of Shechem, and they had a tower out of like a suburb of the town. So people of Migdal Shechem, the tower of Shechem, they heard, ויבואו את סריח Bet El Brit. They went to the forest, which belonged to their church, Bet El Brit, right? ויוגד לאבימלך, and okay, the messengers, they came and told Abimelech, oh, here, part of the people of the town, they went there in the forest. כי התקבצו כל בעלי מגדל שכם. They told them all the people of בעלי מגדל, they gathered over there in the forest. ויעל אבימלך Har Salmon, who bechol ha'am asher ito. So Abimelech went to Har Salmon, the mountain of Salmon, him and all the people that it was with him. ויקח Abimelech et ha-kardomot. He took axes with him, בידו in his hand. ויכרות סוחת עצים. He cut a branch of the wood, ויסעיה, and carried it. וישם על שכמו, put it on his shoulder. ויאמר אל העם אשר עמו, he told the nation, to the nation that was with him, מה ראיתם עשיתי, whatever you saw that I did, מהרו עשו כמוני. Right away, do exactly like me, copy me. Get axes and cut branches, big branches. והחלטו גם כל העם איש סוחות נסוחו וילכו אחרי אבימלך. Every person that was with him, they cut branches and went after Abimelech. וישימו על השריח, and they put these branches on the forest. ויסיתו עליהם את השריח, and באש. With those branches they burned the whole forest. Right? They put fire on the forest, so everyone inside would burn in the fire. וימותו גם כל אנשי מגדל שכם כאלף איש ואישה. So all the people of אנשי מגדל מלך, they died over there. Imagine what kind of death. They burned them. Like 1,000 men and women. Men, women, obviously children were with them also, but had no rahmanut, right? These people were not even his enemy anymore. They just happened to live there. Okay, he's still not satisfied. On a range of killing, he says, let me go kill some more people. וילך אבימלך אל תבץ. He went to the next town, תבץ. ויחן בתבץ ואלקדה. And he camped around Tebes and he captured it. It was very easy for him because they didn't have any defense. So he captured them. ומגדל עוז היה בתוך העיר, and there was a strong tower inside the town. וינוסו שם כל האנשים והנשים וכל בעלי העיר. Everybody, all the men, women, all the people who live in the town, they run away in the tower to save their lives. ויסגרו בעדם, and they closed the door behind them. ויעלו על גג המגדל, and they went on top of the roof of the tower. ויבוא אבימלך עד המגדל, אבימלך came up to the tower. וילחם בו, to fight with it. ויגש אל פתח המגדל לשרופו באש. He came to the door of the migdal to burn it with fire. He wanted to burn these people also with fire. Started bringing fire to burn the door of the tower. So look what happened here. He killed everybody on the stone. That's his destiny. ותשלח אישה אחת פלח רכב, a lady throw a stone of meal, the upper millstone from the roof. She threw down al Rosh Abimelech and landed on the head of Abimelech. Vataretz et Gilgula, and crushed his skull. Moshe crushed.
Kalapache.
A lady, right? Allah, what happened? Look at this. He's dying and he's still thinking about his Gedula. Oh, Allah abrum mire. Right? He's Gava. ויקרא מהר אל הנער, it called right away one of his workers, נושא כליו, the one who was carrying his weapons for him. ויאמר לו שלף חרבך ומוטטני, right away take your sword, take out your sword and kill me. פן יאמרו לי אישה הרגהו. Oh, I don't want people to say a lady killed him. I want you to kill me. ויקטרהו הנער וימות, and then this boy stabbed him and killed him. Okay, that was the end of his life and end of the curse of Yotam. You see what happened? So they say, well, how come his curse came through? Because of the Avera. Curse doesn't come through unless there's the Avera attached to it, right? The same thing, that's why Bil'am was trying to find people's Avera to give them a curse. And when he wanted to curse them, right? By Kov, he says, Kov means what? Go show their sins. A lot of hints in the Bible that he looked at the Midbar, means that this was referring to the sins that they did in Midbar, all these things. But over there, Hashem had Rahmanud on us, didn't let them curse us. But you see, since they did this sin, his curse came true. ויראו איש ישראל כי מת אבימלך וילכו איש למקומו. All the people, they saw he died, okay, everyone went to their own place. Forget about it, that's it. וישב אלוהים את רעת אבימלך, Hashem brought back basically paid back his Abimelech's bad doing, his evil doing, his punishment. Hashem paid him. Asher asa la'aviv, that he did to his father, laharog et shivim achav, to kill his 70 brothers. Now you see what I said, that he killed himself too. You see what happened? 2 years later, he died. ואת כל רעד אנשי שכם השיב עליהם, right? בראשם. השיב אלוהים בראשם. All the bad things that the people of Shechem did, Hashem paid them back on their head. They also died. All the people of Shechem died. Why? They helped him. They paid him money to go do it. ותבוא עליהם כללד יותם בן Yeruba'al, and the Kalalat Yotam ben Yeruba'al came upon him. So he was not a shofet, but forceful leader, That's why in
Dictator.
that's right.
زاک بارو